let's see, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Falcon Punch.
Episode 5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
Bro, that
So-
shit was fire.
So Captain Ku Klux, he runs in this abandoned building, right? And then Falcon and the Winter Soldier follow him in there, and then they give him the speech. It was like, you don't want to do this. He was like,
Yeah,
you know what?
we do.
We do.
We will fuck you up, nigga.
So then they fight, and then they eventually get the shield back from him.
Yeah, he fucks up Sam's wings. He rips him off. The thing. So Sam, they beat the shit out of that nigga, break his
I
arm.
don't know why that scene reminded me of what's that movie with Ben Affleck?
Batman.
Oh,
Daredevil.
Dogma.
Reindeer games.
Dogma.
Yeah, when he rips off the angel's wings so he
Genie.
can't go back to heaven.
Yo,
It was him and Matt Damon and shit. He just ripped his wings
you know
off.
what's fucked up? I actually have those Jesus dolls.
Goodwill Hunting.
No.
What?
Dog.
Just say your shit, dude.
Just be here. What happens after that?
Sam takes the shield, and then he goes
They break
back
his arm.
home. They break the nigga arm,
Yeah.
and then John Walker gets like disbarred from the army and shit. Like, you don't get no pension,
Right.
you don't get no benefits. You basically
Oh, he literally becomes U.S. agent right there.
yeah, pretty much. Like
Have
right.
anybody read the book?
No, I'm not super well. I know he becomes U.S. agent.
Well, you just watched it.
Yeah,
So the dialogue of his book and his backlog is not a lot. It's not a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah.
So it's basically, this story is the origins of it. And
Okay.
you literally just watched everything that went down.
yeah, okay.
So you're caught up like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So then he gets disbarred, and he goes to go talk to the Lamar's parents, and he lied to them saying that the guy that he killed was the person that killed Lamar, even though we know it was Carly.
Yeah.
So that
Real quick.
yeah.
Shout out to Antonio Charity. He plays Lamar's dad. I interviewed him on my other podcast.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
Dope.
that nigga had an A line, I think, but still, that nigga be acting. He be acting in mad shit.
Don't diminish.
Go check out that episode of my podcast, The Domino Effect. Go check that out. But yeah, he plays Lamar's dad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So then, yeah, Sam goes home, right?
Mhm.
And basically, when he's home, oh no, wait, he meets with Torres first.
Yeah.
Before he goes home, and then he gives Torres a ring. So I think Torres is gonna be Falcon now. I think he's gonna repair the wings. He's gonna take over the role as Falcon. And then Sam went home, and then him and the sister were like, "Oh, we gotta sell the boat, so we gotta fix the boat up before we sell it." So then they, basically it was like a montage. He fixed the boat. Bucky shows up, and then he's just sort of
Flirt with his sister and shit.
yeah, try to fuck his sister. Try to get his swirl on. I respect it.
He's like, yo, chill. Nigga, chill.
I'm Bucky.
He's like, how you doing?
My name is Buck.
He's like, how you doing?
I like
Not for nothing. All right. Since y'all obviously at this episode, and I probably missed the last one, you think he was fucking Okoye?
Oh, Ayo?
Okoye or Ayo?
Yeah,
Ayo?
Hey,
yeah, I do.
I don't know.
I think so.
I do too.
I think so.
It's the nurse effect.
Yeah.
You can't
The
deny
nurse
it. You
effect.
can't deny it.
Yeah.
Dude,
but-
when
but-
she went through the whole cadence
Yeah.
and said it in fucking German,
Yeah.
the way he looked at her, and then afterward, like the betrayal, she was like,
My bad,
I
dog.
brought you in my crib. I fed you.
you gonna do this to me?
I gave you some of this good pussy. I let you in Wakanda. We give motherfuckers scars.
Yeah, that's why he was.
to our spot.
'cause that
I
nigga
let
was,
you touch my bald head.
that nigga was born in like the 1920s. He didn't like black people back then. So that's he spent all that time in Wakanda. He was like, yeah, nah. Oh shit, this is what
Yo,
it's
these
like.
fucking Negroes ain't bad.
Yeah, this is what this like.
They got food and shit. They gave me an arm.
Exactly.
This one over here kind of sexy. Hey,
Exactly.
hey, yo.
Exactly.
Not for nothing, AO is drop dead gorgeous.
Yo,
Yeah.
them bald heads, they starting to get to me, though.
Yeah. That's like Denai Guerrera. Like I remember one time on this Walking Dead presentation, she had this red dress. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
yo,
that's-
she got a shape.
That shit fitting. That shit was, I was like, yo.
Yo, ass is bigger than I thought. I was like, whoa.
Oh, nah, she got the dump.
You can't tell when she running from zombies.
She's
Nigga.
Nah, I can't
thicker
do
than
that.
cold peanut butter.
She out here.
Oh,
Yo, nigga, you ain't see it when she was fucking Michonne when she was Michonne on The Walking Dead. I was like, hold
that's
up.
one show I did not watch.
Oh, you
Nah,
know?
After Game of Thrones, I
Nah,
never,
they did some flashback when like
I
before
saw
she
her.
had the sword
I
and
saw
shit
her
when she
as
was with
the
her family.
samurai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She had ass then. I was like, well, hold up.
Wait a
And,
minute.
that's how somebody
Dirty
put me
ass
onto
hold
it.
up.
Somebody said, yeah, that's that's a girl from The Walking Dead. I was like, I don't watch that. She's the black lady with the sword. I was like, oh, I seen that.
Like, I seen that part.
I seen that part.
Yeah.
What else happened?
Where we at? Sam at the boat.
Yeah, I mean, most of the episode was.
Oh, it was a precursor to him opening it to see his new suit.
Yeah, I mean that's what ended. But like before, like most of the episode was just them fixing the boat, and obviously Sam trying to make a decision on whether or not he can
Madam
take the
Hydra
show.
come see.
John Walker. Yep.
John Walker. Yeah.
So we got Madam Hydra. I don't know. Maybe she might end up being the power broker.
Is that Nick Fury's girl? Used to be.
In the comic books, they were a love interest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's gonna be so much in this.
What is that? A Splinter faction or something like that?
Well, she was like a triple agent or some wild shit like that.
Yeah,
triple
agent.
Yeah, so she was like a shield agent, but then she was like a Hydra agent, but then I think she was like a secret sleeper for some other shit.
God damn.
So I don't know if they're gonna do all that shit. She might just maybe reform a Hydra, or she might just be the power broker. And then Sharon might be the power.
I think Sharon's the power.
You think Sharon's the power broker?
I think Sharon's the power broker because
she hired Bartrock.
Nah, I think because she's jaded.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you not know the one saying a woman scorned is?
Yeah.
So, all right. Now, Cap goes back and he gets his love interest.
Yeah.
I don't think Sharon forgot that kiss.
Yeah, that's true. They was working towards like having a relationship and shit, and he just dipped on her.
So now Pete game. She went and got the shield.
Yep.
She went and got them wings.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now she's a fugitive of the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
And after all that, this motherfucker go back and he get back with his aunt, with her aunt.
Well, I mean, I don't think she.
And then go back old, and then now.
But I don't think she knew that part though.
You know that she caught a case for the.
Absolutely, she know that part.
So now we're saying that kiss is absolutely relevant.
Yeah.
And it's not that she ain't gonna forget. Oh, I'm thinking my auntie ain't never gonna be able to get with him because he's about to pass. This is that the third. Matter of fact, he was at the funeral. This is at the third. Oh, it's about me.
Yeah.
And he go back and get back with the auntie anyway because when he come back, he's old.
Yeah.
And everybody, at that point, she's gonna be updated just as much as knowing that the auntie got back on. So now she's jaded as fuck.
But I don't know if everybody. I don't know if everybody knows that about Steve. I think the only people who know are, I feel like,
well, shit, they remember Bucky, if they saw the Civil War and they saw him kiss her.
No. I mean, like that he went back in time and stayed with Peggy. Because I feel like the only people who really know about that are Sam and Bucky. Because they're the only two people that he talked to, really. Everybody else probably thinks maybe something happened, he just never got back, but they don't really know that he stayed with Peggy and all that shit. So I don't know if Sharon knows about him going back and being with Peggy type of shit. I don't know if she knows that.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think she's just mad that
she's still mad. She was like, "Damn, where this motherfucker Steve at?"
Yeah, he just bounced on her, and then
you know what I'm saying?
And then
so she did all that for nothing.
Yeah, and I'm guessing she didn't get snapped, so she spent 5 years still on the runaway from the government, couldn't come back.
Oh yeah.
But I was wondering, do we think that Sharon, well, if she is the power broker, do we think Sharon is actually Sharon?
What, you think she'll scroll?
Yeah, what if she was scroll or something?
Ooh, damn, you went there.
Because you know Secret Invasion, they're doing Secret Invasion. So what if it's Sharon, but it's not really Sharon? What if it's like a scroll pretending to be Sharon and then some other shit? I don't think that's gonna actually happen, but I was thinking about that the other day.
Damn, he just introduced the whole entirety of Secret Wars.
Yeah, like starting because
Marvel don't hear this podcast.
Well, they're doing Secret Wars.
No, they do all the time.
No, yeah,
they
be taking our shit.
Dude, the way you just introduced that,
yeah.
Damn.
Because it feels like an extreme shift for that character. Because I feel like she was such a good guy, like a good guy. Like to her, just now being like this power broker, power hungry person, just because she couldn't go back into the country.
Well, I'd be pissed too if everybody got fucking.
That's also true.
Because think about it. How hard did Sharon Carter work her entire life to get to that
point and just get shitted on? Yeah,
and to then give it back for some possible. She gave it up for the D. Gave it up for the D.
Yeah.
And then now the D ain't coming back to us. And now she's like,
you are the prize, fellas. Remember that.
Yeah, you are the prize. So she's like, I'm going to just be an evil information broker
and
now.
not for nothing, the way she flexed the crib when she was showing it off.
Yeah.
She was like on some, whatever.
Yeah.
I hustle. I put the
she
work
is
together.
selling her art, so.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, listen,
see what I'm saying?
she could be the power broker.
Yeah, she could
She
be.
hella
Or
comfortable with the way
at least
she
work for the power broker.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably the right hand.
Yeah.
Because it's probably gonna be something to tie into the Shang-Chi. Because they
Oh yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah,
Ain't nobody even really talking about the fact that we just got to see Mandapore for the first time in the MCU.
Yeah.
That's huge, bro. That's real huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you think that'll be the catalyst where they introduce X-Men?
I don't know.
I don't know how they're
Wolverine stay in Madripoor.
Yeah, all the
the
time.
same way Latveria has Doctor Doom. Like,
Yeah.
because I thought they were going that route with it.
Yeah.
Because they did mention Latveria.
Yeah.
They are mentioning Super Soldier a lot, so yeah, I can see the Weapon X
Weapon
shit
X
working.
thing,
If it's, I feel like it got to be a standalone story though for Weapon X.
I think they're setting up something for. It's like, all right, the WandaVision set it up for the new multiverse.
Yeah.
This is setting up for, I think, Secret Wars.
Yeah, it got to be Secret Invasion, right? I mean, that makes the most sense.
I really want to see how they do their version of Secret Invasion. That's
good. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, especially because in the Captain Marvel movie, the Skrulls were like good guys, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, I don't remember. I only watched the movie one time. I don't know if that was like all the Skrulls and on one ship, or maybe there was just like a certain.
Are you talking
faction
about the
of Skrulls.
Captain Marvel movie?
Yeah, Captain Marvel. I only watched it once. I don't remember if there's like all Skrulls are dead, and this is the what? That I only watched it once.
Yeah,
I watched most movies only once. Like every movie.
You haven't gone back to any of the Marvel movies again?
What? Damn, you retain memory.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I only watched everything once.
Memory for real.
I watch most things once, dog. I don't really rewatch stuff.
I'm okay. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Damn, nigga.
What? I don't got time for this shit, nigga.
Nigga said, "All right, this shit's out my memory now."
Yeah.
So you watched Endgame once?
Not
Yeah.
possible.
I believe so.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Watched it in the movie theater.
Different nigga.
Yeah.
We establish this every week, my nigga.
Wow.
Oh, speaking of that,
Great white buffalo.
Yeah.
Great black buffalo.
Back buffalo.
Yo, you're like the Jay-Z of podcast.
Nah, my memory. But here's the thing: my memory's not that good. It's just
bullshit.
It's just random shit is in there.
Nah, even my cousin said that shit. When you said that Master Splinter said, he's like, how the fuck he come up with that out of the door? Monk?
What Master Splinter thing?
If you
We
could
said
watch
Monk
it-
to do for
Oh
Monk.
yeah,
He how the fuck you remember that?
How many
I don't
times
know.
you watch Endgame?
Like at least 4 times.
God damn.
You?
Probably at least 3.
God damn.
You?
Once. Maybe twice. I can't remember.
From like beginning to end, like 3.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I have no life.
Like the fucking
I've
last
watched
battle.
it.
How many-
I might play that like like once a month, just to
Yeah.
like, this shit
Okay,
dope.
so I don't feel bad.
This
That's
shit,
what I'm
this
talking
shit
about.
dope. But like the
I watched
movie beginning
Infinity
to
War
end-
more.
All right, you want to find the new peanut butter and jelly? Watch reaction videos
To
of
that?
nerds watching that. There's one of a thing called Candyman, where it's a black brother. He brings the camera.
Mhm.
Now think of how Endgame was like 2000, the ball dropping for 2000. If you think about it, there is no movie that's gonna have that catalyst, that build up.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Be
no.
that.
Hell
So
no.
the event of the day of happening,
Mhm.
that's pretty. That's an epic. That's like you getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what he did, he took a voice recording
Mhm.
of the movie being played
Yeah.
and the reaction of the genuine first night, first showing, first.
Yeah.
You ain't recreating that.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yo, so what he does, you watch, and I got it on my comic book page,
Mm.
my Keys and Comics on Instagram. So
Mhm.
shameless plug. Next thing you know, when you hear it, you like the part where Mjolnir starts getting up,
Yeah.
and then Cap gets it.
Yeah.
You hear the crowd goes, the pop. It's like watching Michael Jackson at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The pop on that video it'll give you chills every time you watch it.
I watch that shit
Like,
every
literally.
time I see it. Every time that shit pop on my timeline, I watch
yeah.
it.
That's like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit gives chills because it reminds me of where I was when it happened.
Yeah.
I like when you smell something like it's Fahrenheit. Oh, that
Yeah.
reminds me of that girl.
That's my grandma.
Yo, when I watched that clip, I remember I was in the theater the night of.
Yeah.
The whole row at the cinema in downtown New Haven, nothing but nerds. We're all interlocked with our elbows, going like this. When A-Force came out, oh my God, do you see that?
Yeah.
When the fight scene, when he said Avengers Assemble,
Yeah.
I was sitting, I was like, say it.
Say it, motherfucker, say it.
Say the fucking word. Yo, everybody was like, yeah, bro, yeah. And the guy, the brother next to me was like, yeah, man, say that shit. And then when he said, assemble.
Niggas lost their mind.
Hey,
Yeah.
Watch
I've never seen a theater
Candyman.
that fucking excited or together.
Yeah.
Watch
For any movie.
Candyman.
Been waiting 10 years for that.
Yeah,
watch
10 years.
Candyman on Instagram or on YouTube. He watches it literally the first night.
Yeah.
The reaction, the scream. It gets. Look, my hairs are standing. It'll make your hair stand because it'll remind you right back when you watched it,
Yeah.
wherever you were,
Yeah.
and it brings you back. And it's like, wow, that's just crazy.
That's a
And now, now knowing that Chadwick is gone,
yeah.
seeing him walk through that portal,
Yeah.
that shit hit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit really hit different because I really want him to come back.
Yeah.
That shit, I'm still fucked up off that. Nah, because I'm actually doing a Black Panther sleeve on somebody, and the top part is Chadwick,
Yeah.
and then the back right from here down is the tree with the panther walking
Oh,
up
yeah.
to it,
Yeah.
and then on the forearm is Shuri.
Yeah.
Yes. So then right here, I did J. Scott Campbell's version of Shuri becoming a Black Panther
Yeah.
because we all know that's pretty much
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah. That's a moment in cinema like you can't recreate. Like we'll
Ever.
probably never get that shit. We was a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
Mhm.
crazy. That's like how people feel about
but I
You know-
fucks with Marvel for saying they're not gonna let anybody else take the role.
Oh yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope because I
Oh,
remember because I remember reading when Jack Kirby first did Black Panther. They snuck that shit in
Mhm.
because they were doing books so good that nobody was questioning their work, so they didn't have to get higher up approval.
Yeah.
So they snuck in Black Panther, and the executives didn't realize till 2 months later.
Mhm.
And then they said,
You got a black man.
you need
That's a
white
Negro?
people in this book like immediately. So what they did, and I have this book
Yeah.
and the 3 books that follow. Black Panther let himself get captured by the Klan, and he
Beat
whooped
their ass.
they motherfucking ass, and it's the greatest thing in comic book history. And I have one slabbed, by the way. Yo, it's him on a cross, and
Yeah.
he's just breaking off, and then everybody's like,
Oh no!
it's the best shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. So for that comic book, like the Klan was like trying to get Jack Kirby to stay and leave because they really because a lot of people don't realize like the whole Magneto and that's real. That's actually real. Like Stan Lee actually said, yeah, I came up with the X-Men concept as an anti-bigotry platform.
Yeah.
And I know the link where you can find it on Comic-Con where he says it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize
You
all
know-
these shits come from.
You know what's the crazy
literally
thing?
something.
Like it's how I feel about, people saying they don't want to put politics in their comic books.
Oh, it's there.
They're gonna lose their shit when X-Men do when they do X-Men, they're gonna lose their shit. People gonna be mad as fuck, but that's
Oh.
where it started from.
People will lose their shit when they start realizing a lot of these things are mirroring real things that in life. So it's like, all right, Wolverine is Ogun, the god of war.
Yeah.
Your boy Thor, that's actually Shango, the real black god deity that we worship. All right, so we'll go to like just the most known superhero, and you don't even got to be a nerd. Superman.
Yeah.
He gets his powers from the sun.
Black people.
I'm a tattoo artist, so I appreciate skin. The darker the skin, the smarter it is. Because literally, when a dark-skinned person gets tattooed, their skin welts instantly. So your white blood cells is literally, yo, over here, help my man, right here, help him now. Light skin, this is just dormant, like
Yeah, my skin's
That's-
smart, bitch.
literally. So you're gonna sit there and tell me a person who gets their power from the sun is not a black man? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, when I went on vacation in St. Thomas, that was my favorite thing to see these fucking white people burn up like turn the beats, and I'm just there. My
They're the
armor
color of your
got-
microphone.
Just my fucking armor got it like, yeah, look at y'all all red
That's a
and shit.
superpower. That's
That's
the
Skin
shit that
about to
people
peel in
don't
2
get.
days, bitch. Look at me.
That's
Out here.
funny.
Though, so back to the Winter Soldier, when the Dora Milaje was putting that in that work,
Mm.
you know that's actually a real story in the history, right? All right, so the Dora Milaje are a microcosm of something that's reality. There was French who came over to an African village, and they were known as the Dahomey tribe. These women basically were spear masters, and everyone knew how to proficiently fight against anybody. So they beat the French, and this is where the Amazon myth comes from. So when the French went back, say, we got beat by these women, but these women were 10 feet tall. So
Bitch was huge.
So this is where the whole William Marks, the man who came up with the whole Wonder Woman concept, he gets that from the Dahomey African women, from when the French got their ass whipped by an African village of women who had spears. Now you know where, Dora Milaje comes from. That is basically marked off from that. And the whole Wonder Woman myth, that's black woman.
Made from the of.
Yeah, but it's crazy because, a lot of all these symbols and things, they come from this in society. You see it, like, oh shit, that's dope. But now I think the dope part is like you're starting to see everybody get part of it, like Kamala Khan. You know what I mean? You got a Pakistani from Jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's dope. That's dope as shit. Then you got Miles, a Puerto Rican from Brooklyn. Black man.
Yeah.
Black on black on black. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. And the new Hulk is Asian. Amadeus Cho.
Yep.
The new Iron Man is Riri.
Yep.
And if they do it right, the Riri story is
that shit is nuts. I read a couple
fire.
books of that. That shit is nuts.
I own every single comic book with every black superhero's face up there. Because whatever they
I
started
do that with
from
Funko Pops. I don't do that with.
I
ain't got the
it's
money.
to the point where I got like all the variants, every cover, like, so I'm doing like high end collecting.
Yeah.
So later on, that's gonna be like my cash cow after I retire tattooing. But yeah, the books basically dictate the tempo of how these things going. So it's like with WandaVision, when that shit was popping, my $15 book of White Vision from the West Coast Avengers turned into a $150 book.
Yep.
That quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like
Just like stocks.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So now my Winter Soldier book went from $150 to $750. So now his first appearance cameo book that went from $1,000 to $2,500. It all depends on how you have the grading.
Yeah.
But when you have like my first Miles, that shit's like raw, not even slapped. Like a $500 book by itself. And just because of all the things in succession that's being taught. So what they're teaching in society and pop culture is already done, laid out. Like the way Benjamin Banneker laid out Washington, the way it's built, the way TV is being made is by all the work that's been put out there by all these comic book artists. So it's dope to see the way it's going. It's going its own way. Like with the Invincible thing, we've read the books, but we don't know the way they're taking it. I heard they're doing a Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
talked about
they're
that.
doing Sharky. They're like, they going there, but it's funny because like if Marvel really wants to go there, God, some of the best Hickman, Jonathan Hickman, Donnie Cates. Are you serious? If you read what's going on in Venom right now, you will lose your fucking mind.
I try to keep up with that shit, but that's my thing. Like I can get lost in the sauce because it'll be like when do comic books release? Like every month or something like that?
Wednesdays usually. It depends.
Comes on Wednesdays.
It comes on Wednesdays.
Is it weekly?
It depends.
Weekly.
It depends on the run.
But it depends on the run and which one you're looking at independently.
Yeah, if it's
some
like
are weekly,
if
some are
it's like
bi-weekly,
if it's
some
like
are
a month
monthly.
out, then I ain't gonna keep up with it because I need an app or something that's gonna tell me, all right, this shit dropping, like go get it.
I think they have.
Well,
Well,
That's
all
how I
the
felt
good ones
about
are
the
like
Venom
that.
shit. I wanted to get into that because they explained where the symbiote came from and like who made it, like
Right.
like this nigga named Null. And I was like, damn, I want to get that shit. But then like the first issue came out, but then I missed it. Then like by the time I saw it, it was like 4 or 5 in.
Well,
then like the first 2 had Soldier. I was like,
yeah,
I'm not doing that.
issue 3 is when Null comes out, but the entirety it's so dope.
I got
And now they're laying the groundwork for when if the interpretation wants to come out on television, anime or whatever, it's there. It's tapped energy. You know what I'm saying? Like the what ifs getting ready to come out, that shit looks fire.
Yeah.
Like all those things they could just basically test and play around. Like, Marvel's going towards horror now, right?
Yeah.
So now we might get to see some
Doctor Strange is what
Yeah,
we
okay.
multiverse.
Yeah,
Most-
so now
horror
what that
film.
is gonna do, introduce a whole different concept of like their bullshit stuff. Like,
Well, their version of a horror film.
their version of horror, because there's some very dark story logs. Like if you did a Null story, oh my god,
Yeah, from what I've seen in like YouTube, that shit look crazy.
bro, the story of Null is absolutely wild. It's buck wild because it's just it's like taking a Marvel movie and then take like one of those, like those movies where the earth is crumbling and all that shit.
Yeah.
I forget what they call it, like natural disaster movies.
Yeah.
Take a Marvel movie and take that, put those two together, and the anxiety level have you at the edge of your seat the entire thing from beginning to end, because it's that well written. But it's trippy because it's like Marvel is so Disney-esque, so PC-ish. You don't see them going this dark route with it. So it's like, yo, if they make that into a movie, shit. But that's the thing that trips me out. It's like, I don't know, what did you guys think of the whole Zack Snyder's cut?
It was cool. It didn't need to be 4 fucking hours. It was way too long for no fucking reason. He was super indulgent himself.
Totally agreed.
It did add context. The cyborg stuff should have been in the film in the first place. Complaints should never got cut out. Because that's like the heart and soul of the movie.
Yep.
But it was still basically the same movie, so I still have the same problems with the movie. It's just not that great. It's just better than the one that came out before it.
Yeah.
So it's like a 7 type movie. So it's like an okay movie. It's just better than the one that came out before it. But it's the same fucking movie.
So now, is it me or DC and Marvel, when they do movies, they hit, they miss, whatever. When they do animation movies,
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, DC.
DC is animation.
disgusting.
They got their own lot.
That what was it? That samurai Batman shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that
Still
shit
gotta
was
see that shit.
lacking. That was probably the hands. And then all their Suicide Squads movies,
Good,
garbaggio. The cartoons,
Yeah.
fire. It's like, yo, you're supposed to make it like this.
James Gunn shit is reminiscent to the animated shit though. In a
Absolutely.
way.
Seems like
That's
it.
why King Shark looks like the way he does, because he
Yeah.
said he wanted to mimic the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah.
That one.
And then the Marvel, what was it? Hulk versus Thor. That was
Oh, yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Because it's so perfect with the comic book lore. Then the Deadpool and the Wolverine versus Hulk.
Yeah.
That's spot on too. It has Deadpool's dead right thing. Is it when they follow the script, it's there, do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they really stepping on anybody's writer qualities if they following. I think they just don't want people who know the books.
Yeah, to
know
know
the
exactly.
Nah, the thing that went wrong with DC is that they tried to rush, and then they tried to go super dark, and it was just super over serious, and it was just like
I think they could
super
have did that
into
movie.
themselves.
I think they could have did that movie in like, I don't know, like 3 episodes, an hour and a half each, or some shit like that.
no, they should have
And
just
just did it differently. Just like get everybody together,
Yeah.
let it. I mean, come on, it's not a hard hoax. You don't got to really pull somebody's arm. Yo, you want to save the world?
yeah, but we don't.
I don't know.
But Marvel fucked it
I'm
up
not
for everybody.
into it.
Everybody want to have a universe now. They want
Yeah.
DC to put out them trash ass movies to get to this fucking Zack Snyder cut that we
Yeah.
eventually got a month ago. It's like
They try to do in 6 or 8 movies what they did in 22.
Yeah, it's, nobody
Stupid
knows
shit.
the characters. Like they don't know these characters.
And it seems like with the Snyder cut, all the stuff that you got with that Aquaman movie is out the window.
Well, yeah, because this is the stuff that they filmed before they made Aquaman. So yeah, Mara was British. That was weird and fucking. It was just. I liked it. I liked the accent, but it was whatever.
Yeah, I thought Aquaman was kind of dope.
I liked the movie. The movie was fine.
it
The movie was fine.
I
But that's
thought-
what I'm saying. They should have did Aquaman first.
I thought
And
it
they
was
shoulda did-
innovative way they did the drones.
Oh yeah.
The drone angles,
Yeah,
like the pull out from one fight scene and pull to the
the next one. Yeah,
That cinematically, what other movie besides like James Bond do you see shit like that, or Fast
Yeah.
and the Furious? You got to have big budgets for that.
Yeah.
Like that, they went there with that.
Mm.
That shit was dope.
Yeah. So what happened? What was he doing?
I
Oh yeah,
don't
Falcon
know.
versus Soldier.
I kind of just want to hear this nigga talk. like I was like, fuck talking, just get like straight to the interview.
But yeah, Bucky was about to off Zemo, but then he was like, you know what? I'll let the dope Elijah take you.
Yeah,
So say,
go back.
Nah,
to jail.
I don't think. Honestly, especially
never
when he
gonna
got
kill a nigga.
disarmed. No pun intended. No, fuck that pun intended. When he got disarmed, I think he really remembers, like, Super Soldier or not. The Dora Milaje. This is why I don't get why Walker was so pissed. They didn't
Well, you got
even
whooped?
they didn't even have the super. Dude, this is the most.
Yo, you did do that.
They didn't even have a super soldier serum. Like, dude, they are the
Oh,
most
shit.
elite fighting force on Earth.
That's funny.
Like, they protect. They are the right hand of a guy who took medicine that makes him a super soldier, but
Yeah.
he gets protected by them.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why everybody liked Black Panther from Civil War so much, because he was more of a badass. Like, he was like, this motherfucker was like the Terminator.
and then what's the biggest dynamic from Black Panther besides the obvious, the black people get in the forefront?
Mhm.
What's the second biggest dynamic?
Mm.
And this is so unquestionable.
Oh, you gotta tell me.
Yeah.
What, Wakanda?
Women were the power.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
shit move without women.
Yeah, facts.
What?
As much as we try to.
Oh, yeah, there
try,
was one.
Case in point. Case in point. As dope as T'Challa was,
Yeah.
you got to take a pop.
His sister.
Will
His
strip
guards.
away. Your powers can be stripped away. These women literally can throw hands with a man that takes a power. That, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now the way they distribute that power is emotionally, because they know when to turn it on, off. Like, look at the way not Okoye, Io was just like barking at Bucky. She wasn't
Yeah.
She wasn't like, I give you order, I command. She's like, you know better. Don't come out your mouth. Like, she was,
know I can whoop your
she
ass.
was sunning
That
the
was like,
fuck out
yo,
of him.
the first time
even before she disarmed him.
yeah, the first time we seen her, she was
was
talking
talking.
shit to Black Widow.
Yeah.
She was like, move or be moved. Like,
Oh,
whoa,
shit, that was her.
Move her, yeah, move or be moved.
Case in
Hey, yo,
point.
stop playing with me, little white woman.
Exactly.
Fuck you up.
And when he goes, as much as I would like to see this, yo, that, oh man, that shit right there, boy.
Ah, the memories.
But yeah, nah, he's
The memories.
yo, my man sitting there getting mad about, and I love the fact that he really was asking the questions like whether to validate him doing what he was gonna do,
Yeah.
because it's like, yeah, you got your ass whooped by some females,
Mhm.
but it was the best females in the world. So be happy that you got to fight them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got fucked
He
up.
got fucked up.
But what now? Going back, remember what I told you about the whole Dora Milaje?
Yeah.
And now remember the whole demasculation of the Frenchman that got the ass whooped by the homie. It's the same shit. It's how the Amazonian myth came about. But yeah, nah, that shit is real dope.
Yeah. All right, so that was it
So
for
now what?
Falcons.
So Falcon's over.
Yeah.
So basically, at the end, he's
Pop a suit.
making his own
He decided to.
shield.
What do
Oh
you
yeah,
guys think?
Walker's making his own shit.
What do you guys think he's gonna get?
What? Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming this is his new suit. I'm assuming this is new Captain America suit. His new whatever.
Yeah, if they do that shit that they did in Pulp Fiction to this nigga, it was just like a
Yeah.
case where it's just like,
Nah.
Oh, yeah,
Nah.
something's in
We're
there. You
gonna
just don't know
see.
what.
They ain't gonna
I'm
do
pretty
that.
sure it's.
They gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's a high tech whatever, Wings Incorporated type of suit, but
Yeah.
it's gonna look more like Captain America shit.
Yeah, but the Isaiah speech.
Oh
When
yeah.
Sam and Isaiah was talking, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, why would any self-respecting black man want to be Captain America?"
next scene
Yeah.
throwing the shield.
Dang.
well, not. But you know, first off, everybody calling a nigga a coon. Like this is Captain America. This is
It's a joke if you haven't seen the shit.
Yeah, it's a joke.
I know, but it's just like, what, you thought he wasn't gonna become Captain America? Like you
Yeah,
thought he
like,
wasn't gonna do this?
It was just
Like,
funny though.
Yeah, I know. It's
Old
like,
nigga I don't know is gonna have some type of fucking
control over
me.
Yeah, no, I'm becoming Captain. Like,
I've saved the world.
Yeah.
I've turned into fucking dust.
yeah,
I listen to you.
that nigga was becoming Captain America no matter what, nigga.
A convict.
Captain Ken.
Stuck in your house.
Called a nigga
Fuck
convict.
you. Taking this shield. I'm throwing this shit out this bitch. I've been practicing. You think I'm doing all that practice for what? I'm running marathons around my house.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
do
I'm
this
here.
all day, bitch.
I can do this all day, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
But yeah, that was really the crux of the episode. He saw Isaiah. Isaiah was like, as a black man, you know, maybe this country don't represent us pretty much, and it's like you wouldn't want to, a self-respecting black person wouldn't want to try to be this symbol that Captain America is. So then, so basically,
And I, not for nothing, they were mad that it worked with him, and they were trying to figure out why.
yeah,
He's black.
yeah,
What do you mean?
melanated nigga,
Yeah.
the sun.
That's what they say about black people in the army. Like, why would you go fight for a country that
They don't
give a fuck
fight
about
for
you?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. Which is accurate.
Yo, not for
At
nothing. When homegirl, what's the girl's name? Carly.
Yeah, Morgenthau. Yeah.
Yeah, when she comes out and she goes, I'm trying to decide whether I want to kill your brother or not, and all that.
Yeah.
It's like, why would I care about a
Yep.
country that doesn't care about me?
Yep.
And why would I care about you killing the mascot?
Yeah.
That was that bars.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Because it's factual.
She's like,
I
oh
was-
shit, I ain't got no leverage.
Yeah,
It's
that
factual.
shit was harsh.
Country don't give a fuck about us like that. So
Yeah, that shit.
Why
is-
should I die for this country like that? But so yeah, he was, trying to figure out if that's what he wanted to do. Obviously, he's going to do it. So then that was the main crux of him trying to figure it out. And then in the process, him figuring out that, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to become Captain America. He helped Bucky kind of realize, like, yo, you got to start living your life and start actually making amends for your dude crimes as a Winter Soldier and shit. And then and then at the end of the episode, Bucky went to Ayo and was like, yo, make a suit for my nigga real quick so you can be suited up.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, I got something for you.
You think you gotta tell the Asian dude?
Yeah, he's gonna have to for some healing.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, because you just like...
Yeah, because right now what he's doing is kind of self-serving.
Yeah, and when even when he's talking, he's like, start with one, and so already know, like, oh yeah, when you know what's the
This
one is
season
gonna start
won't-
with.
That's
Yeah, but how
the
is he gonna
first
tell him
season
no?
can't end without him making amends to that dude.
Yeah, he's probably gonna do that. Like, yo, I killed your son, dog. He's like, I know.
But how
I think the old man knows.
I think he knows too.
I think the old man knows.
I do too. Because like, it's like, how do people not know who the fuck Bucky is? It's weird to me. Like, he was like
Yeah.
famous assassin that blew up the UN, and like he was on the news. Like, niggas should know who that is.
And then homegirl's like, yeah, what's up with your hand always wearing a glove?
He's like, nigga,
Bad
I got a robot
circulation.
arm. I got a robot arm. That's what's up.
Mind your business. You want this coffee or not?
Yeah.